What's up, guys? Kirk with Premier Chiropractic. So today I just want to pop through a recent paper that I read, and I'll link to the paper in the comments here. And it showed that manipulating or adjusting the thoracic spine can improve outcomes in shoulder rehab. So I just want to pop through the mechanics of like why that would be important. And this comes back to a concept of what chiropractors do a lot of, and it's called regional interdependence. So it's making sure that segments up and down the kinetic chain or different areas of the body that hurt can actually influence the area that hurts. So for the thoracic spine, that sits in here. That's the area that has all the ribs attached to it. That's going to be right next to our shoulder joint. So if someone's having shoulder pain, there's four joints in the shoulder. There's the SC joint, the AC joint, the glenohumeral joint, and then your scapulothoracic joint. The last one I said, the scapulothoracic joint, can have a big impact on this joint and the glenohumeral joint out here. And this is where we usually see shoulder problems happening, not always, but that's the majority of shoulder issues are in and around this glenohumeral joint. So let's say you have a rolled forward scapula. Well, that's going to actually close on this subacromial space here, and that houses a rotator cuff tendon, bursa, biceps tendon. A lot of those things sit in this area. So it's important to be able to stabilize your shoulder blade properly if you want good shoulder health. Now, the thoracic spine, if it's excessively kyphotic, so you can see my skeleton here is pretty like flat up and down in the thoracic spine, kind of a good posture, we would say. But a lot of people in the real world, we know that like we're on our phones a lot. We have jobs where we sit, we tend to kind of flex forward. So if this had this big hump here and we were excessively kyphotic or rounded, then you would automatically have to like work a little harder just to bring your shoulder blade back into a good position. But if you have freedom of movement in the joints in your thoracic spine and you're able to extend, you're automatically going to be in a little bit of a better position to be able to put your shoulder in a right position. Okay. So that's why it's so important that you have freedom of range of motion of your joints and you can actually move through all the different like stabilizing positions that are necessary on a daily basis. Because if you don't have that, it can predispose you to some issues like a shoulder issue that might be helped with freedom of movement in the thoracic spine. So if you have a shoulder problem, make sure you look at the thoracic spine as well.